Greetings, Legionnaires, and welcome to the first ever Wrestling Legion Fantasy WWE Draft. I thought as it was draft season, it was the perfect time to put our brains into gear and just see what we thought, what we'd like to see from each brand this year in the draft. This isn't what we think WWE are going to do. This is just what we want. I'm Nick the Geek. I'm representing SmackDown, as you may have guessed, wearing a bit of blue. And over to my right/left, I'm always terrible at this, we have the Redeemer himself, Andy, who will be representing NXT. And my partner in crime, as ever, with his glorious red tie, representing Monday Night Raw.
It's official.
You are doing your best Adam Pearce right now.
I mean, red and black, you know, it's the A brand, isn't it? It's, yeah. You know, you guys have to represent inferior teams.
I'm a bit upset here, though, Nick, because you haven't said that I'm trying to do my impression of Jack Tunney.
No, well, I was going to get to that, but you've ruined the joke. You've ruined the joke. And I myself am doing my best Tony Schiavone, as per usual.
Yeah. And as you can see, the one person that's actually really prepared is below. I kind of feel bad that we haven't really. He shamed us today, so he shamed us.
I have notes. I have
a red tie, dude. It's not.
Anybody that watches the SmackDown recap, sorry there wasn't one this week. I had no. It will be back next week, and the notes will return.
And just to say, it's not just a tie; it's a power tie. It's an intimidating tie. I'm intimidated already.
No, mate, it was M&S.
I think it's a power move.
It's not, you know, yeah.
Don't let him get in your head, Andy. Don't let him get in your head. Right, there will be 8 rounds to our draft. Because Simon has a 3-hour show, he will get 3 picks per round. I have a 2-hour show. I will get 2 picks per round. Andy has a 1-hour show. He will get 1 pick per round. We will decide who will go first right now with a quick game of rock, paper, scissors. Gentlemen, it is 3, 2, 1, go.
Do we go on go or do we go on 3?
We go on go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, Andy's out.
All right, Simon.
1, 2, 3, go. What have you got there? I can't even see that. Oh, hey, scissor me, daddy-o.
And again.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yes! First pick for Raw.
And can I also just bump in the fact that I should get 2 picks because NXT is a 2-hour show?
Therefore, I will amend the rules. I did not know. I haven't watched NXT in a very long time. You will get 2 picks. NXT is a 2-hour show. Sorry about that. Badly prepared.
Try to screw me already.
Well, it's a WCW move, and I worked there for years. What can I say? Right, Simon, we're going to get right into it. Everybody on the roster is up for grabs. Factions count as 1 pick, teams count as 1 pick, but if you wish to split the teams or factions, you may. Simon, who is your first draft pick?
The first draft pick for Monday Night Raw in our 2023 fantasy draft is a group of people. It includes a fantastic in-ring wrestler, a big young star, the SmackDown Women's Champion, and the future World Heavyweight Champion here on Monday Night Raw, Dominic Mysterio. I picked Judgment Day.
I somehow thought you were going to go down that route. Good pick. Fantastic choice. Just call it a hunch. Fantastic pick. Great team to go with. Like, you have got pretty much all bases covered, and it's a great start to your roster. Okay, SmackDown's first draft pick. I don't think this is a surprise to anybody here. Is Cody Rhodes.
Good loser.
You mean Dusty's son?
Yes, I do. And Goldust's brother. Yeah. But Cody, he's a great guy to lead the brand. He's a different guy to lead the brand. It's not Roman. I don't want Roman. Spoiler for the rest of the draft. I couldn't care less about Roman Reigns. I want Cody to be my brand leader. Yeah. Andy, who are you going with for NXT?
Okay, so obviously when we built the Legion, I needed to compare a good pair of brothers to lead the Legion with me, which was obviously used to. And in my army in NXT, I need a general to lead my brand. So therefore, my first round pick is Imperium.
Oh, I'm going to have to make some changes. That was a fantastic pick.
I need to totally rethink here.
Fantastic pick. Can't go wrong with Walter. Can't go wrong with Ludwig or Giovanni. They're the main.
No, well, the thing is, I've got a single star there, and I've also got a nice tag team to pop me off straight off the bat.
Mate. Perfect. Fantastic pick. Fantastic pick. I wish I'd gone there first myself.
Hmm.
Simon, who is your second round? Oh, guys, just so we don't have what happened in our previous employers draft, can everybody please make a note of who they actually draft so we can go through with it at the end?
I've got a note of all everyone's. Everyone's.
Thank you very much, Andy. That's most appreciated, so I don't have to keep writing and looking like a bad host. Okay.
Oh, I've got yours as well, mate. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. Cool. All right.
So
thank you, dude.
All right. So is it my pick number 2?
So it's round. It's round. No. It's round one. Pick 2.
Yeah.
Okay. It was going to be Imperium, but some NXT thieving bastard beat me to it. So the second pick for Monday Night Raw, going down the list, Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make some more changes later on. Now, my next pick for SmackDown, my second pick, my final pick for round 1, is a group. It's a faction that I believe holds more potential to be a breakout faction in the next 5 years if they are booked correctly than any other.
Ooh.
It's a faction headed by an absolute legend who recently went into the Hall of Fame.
Andre Chase?
It's a faction that contains the previous King Cuerno, the previous DJZ, and the previous, I'm taking the LWO.
Mm. Well, that keeps Ray away from Dom. I'm happy with that.
As am I.
Okay, though. So NXT for the serious, we need a bit of laugh there, and we also need something that will clash nice with my Imperium. So therefore, my second pick for round 1 is the New Day.
Ooh.
All 3 of them.
Okay. I like it. Very good pick. Very good choice. Very strong choice for a pick there. All right, Simon, who is your final pick of round 1?
Sorry, I'm totally distracted. I'm just thinking how good Biggie against Gunther would be. That'd be great.
Yeah. It would actually.
Okay. Final pick for round 1. We need a strong face on Raw to feud with Dominic Mysterio for the world title. So we're bringing over Drew McIntyre.
Okay. Good, strong pick. I like it. Drew's always been a big star.
Okay, so just to go over round 1 picks for you guys, just so you know, we have Simon had the Judgment Day, which includes Rhea, Finn, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. Nick picked Cody Rhodes and LWO with Selena and the other guys, and then I picked Imperium and the New Day, including Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods.
Okay. Right, gents, we're just going to carry on with Simon getting the first pick in every round because it's going to work out quite nicely because he won at the beginning. Simon,
okay.
Who was your first pick for round 2?
The Eye of Mordor is focusing now on the mid-card title. And firstly, I'm going to take somebody you're probably never going to see come in. A guy who's been on NXT for a while that I believe could be the future of pro wrestling. Nathan Frazier.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Very, very, very good pick. All right, next, for SmackDown, my first round pick of round 2 is Damage Control. All 3 of them. I think that Io is the future of the company as far as the Women's Championship goes. She is phenomenal. Dakota is a great contender in anything you put her in, and Bayley is a fantastic ring general. So it's a good basis for the women's division. Any of them can have a good match with Selena. It's a good start.
Hard to argue with that.
Andy.
Okay, so in round one, we took care of some of the men's main events there. We can have some freeways, we can have some tag teams, and we can also have a championship feud that could happen in that as we first start off. So now I'm going to go over to the women's side to try and get things going, and I pick Bianca Belair.
Ooh, good choice. Strong choice, taking the women's champion. Just to make it clear, by the way, to everybody out there, under our fantasy draft, titles remain on a brand. Wrestler goes, and then there is a tournament held in the future to decide who the champions are.
Yeah, and also, I don't want to hear all this. Well, NXT, none of these is ending on NXT. The word fantasy is there, and in our fantasy world, all three brands are level. So, see you.
Exactly. All right. Okay, Simon, who is your second round pick for round two?
Again, Andy, you stolen my choice again. I've had to reshuffle because I wanted Bianca against Rhea to main event my women's division. If Bianca isn't available, I'm going to have to go to the next lady on the list. And I'm bringing up the final boss, Meiko Satomura.
Ruining your ratings. Why? Why would you do that to your roster? She's just going to injure all the other girls.
Excuse me. There's no judgment here, Nicholas. Please.
Fine.
There's no judgment here.
I apologize. I said I wouldn't. It's fine.
Rhea Ripley against Meiko Satomura could be the best women's match in WWE, hands down, all year.
You can't reply, Nicholas. No judgment here.
Oh, man. He's like a chili pepper. Look, he looks so angry. He's got to burst his juices all over the screen. That sounded wrong.
You've been spending too much time with my brother.
I don't even want to know what that's all.
Okay, my final round, my final pick for round two. Now, I thought about this and I thought, who can Cody have a banger with? Who can Cody be in the final of that tournament with when Cody wins that can really look good in defeat? And I thought there's only one person that brings to mind, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Bring him up as a duo because they always work together. Carmelo, I know he's the NXT champion right now, but I don't understand why he's not on the main roster.
Can you bring them up together, though? Are they a faction? Can we confirm this, please?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah. In much the same way that Shawn and Diesel were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a pairing.
I'll have that for now.
And Andy, who is your final pick for round two?
Okay, so I like to go down. The villain needs, the babyface needs the villain to push along with them, and I don't want to go down the obvious route that we're probably looking at. So in this one, my next pick is going to be Lacey Evans.
Oh, nice, strong pick. Interesting as well because they've never really got Lacey's traction right, and I think there's a lot of potential there.
No. But in ring with the two of them, Lacey's an ex-Marine. Obviously, we know what Bianca's capable of. Mm-hmm. Could be a good mix of it.
Good power game as well.
You've already got the second best women's division in the company, dude, behind Raw with Meiko Satomura and Rhea Ripley.
And who's your final pick for round two?
Don't I get two more? Have we had two?
Nope. We've had two already, mate.
Had two. Okay. Yeah. My final pick, I'm going to bring up a tag team from NXT. I'm going to strip them of the current gimmick, which is absolutely crippling them. I'm going to let them wrestle as God meant them to. And I'm bringing up the grizzled young veterans.
Okay. Making some changes again.
Right. So just to go back over that again, sorry, Nick, I will do this for you after every round. I think it makes sense. So Simon has picked Nathan Fraser, the legend herself, Meiko Satomura, and we've got the grizzled young veterans. He's got a nice thing there of legends and prospects in that picks for me. And then we've got Damage Control, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams for Nick, and for myself, Bianca Belair and Lacey Evans.
Yeah, nice. I think we've all got a good, strong build so far. Like everybody's got a decent division developing in each area. Yes, which is what you need. Right. Now, I am simply going to say, Simon, round three, first pick. What you got?
First pick I've got for round three. again, I'm raiding NXT a lot, but I wanted to get all these in before other people stole them, is, in my mind, one of the best masked wrestlers we've seen this year. And the best entrance. Oh, my God. The entrance music. He will be huge on Raw. It's Axiom.
Okay, interesting. Right, well, I decided that I need some tag teams at one point, and I also decided that I, in true WWE fashion, at some point down the road, may decide to split one of these tag teams while they're on my roster. So I thought, who would be better to do this with than Chad Gable and Otis? So I'm taking Alpha Academy. Because Chad Gable is a certified star and just needs to be treated as such. Andy, what you got?
Okay, so I'm going down the tag team again because I've got a few tag teams in there. I've got women sorted, so let's start. But, I like to get the tag teams up there because you can do stuff with them as a pair and then you can split them up and do bits and bobs with them. So my next pick is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Ooh, very strong pick. I like it.
That hurts.
Strong, necessary pick. All right, Simon, who is your second pick for round 3?
To build the women's division, Monday Night Raw is going to retain the services of Asuka.
Nice. Damn it.
Asuka against Mako. Just imagine.
I think the whole Middle East would stop. It'd stop just to watch that match.
It could break the world.
I think China and Taiwan would come together to sit down and watch that match.
I'm not saying anything. Not saying a word.
Right, over to you
You're
then.
just crossing Oscar off your list, aren't you? I can see you doing it.
Yeah.
No, it was Nico, mate. He's still fuming. That's what he's just double crossing there.
All right. My second pick and final pick for round 3, I believe, for round 3, is a very young talent from NXT once again. A man who I believe could have a perfect feud, Cody Rhodes. A man who has proven he will pretty much do anything to get himself over, Grayson Waller.
Okay, right, so that's down to me then, isn't it? So my next pick, I want to have a good wrestling show that obviously you got all the storylines going on there, but sometimes you have to have somebody that can put on a headline match, and that means my next pick is Ilya Dragunov.
Ooh.
Umbasiba.
Dole on another one, Andy. You keep doing it. You keep just taking them away.
I have taken half of NXT, though, to be fair.
And I did steal his world heavyweight champion from him, so I can't really complain. Right, Si, who is your final?
Okay,
pick?
so I'm going to use the extra bonus pick to boost the numbers just a little bit. I'm thinking, who can I get that I can get 2 in 1, 3 in 1, 4 in 1? It's the Brawling Brutes coming to Raw. All 3 of them.
Good choice. Good choice.
Okay, so that was our round 3, and we've got Simon picked Axiom, Oscar, and Brawling Brutes. Nick, Alpha Academy, Grayson Waller, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and Dragunov for myself.
Okay, that's strong rosters here, lads. Interesting choices as well. Good mix of talent. I like the way NXT is shaping up. It's a good mix of veterans, but they're not the giant stars that they used to be, or in Gunther's case, hasn't become the star he's going to be yet, but he can do that much quicker in a place like NXT, and then they could, that's very good.
To say we're all working against each other and pulling in 3 different directions, we've got 3 pretty watchable shows here, I think.
Mm-hmm. Right, and anyway, so, Simon, round 4, what you got?
Round 4, Raw needs some more beef. There's nothing more entertaining at times than big, meaty men slapping meat. I'm picking Bobby Lashley.
Okay, go on, Nicholas.
Okay.
Did I just get you crossing the name off there, Nick?
Yes, I was. No, I can't say anything. I will be fine. Oh boy. Right. Anyway, LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you.
The man is so underutilized. It is unbelievable in WWE, but he finally got a win on SmackDown this week. So hopefully things are looking up. And under my watch, they will be very much looking up for Mr. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Round 4.
Okie doke. So, again, the way that we're doing this draft is fantasy. So, in my world, I've just got hold of NXT. I'm trying to compete with Raw and SmackDown. I will do that hopefully with some wrestling fans, but I think I need a little bit of a headline and to try and get some casuals in there. So, my next pick, Logan Paul.
Ooh, interesting.
He already wrestles in yellow.
He does indeed.
Yeah.
Good for brand synergy. I like it. Very much like it. Okay, Simon, who's your second go for round 4?
So the second pick again is going to continue to build the women's division here on Monday Night Raw. And for a change, I'm going to raid the NXT roster. I'm bringing in Gigi Dolan.
Okay. Well, I'm going to carry on building my tag division because I feel the Alpha Academy need a strong team to feud with that can do comedy as well as serious. So I'm taking the Street Profits.
Okie doke.
Andy, who have you got for round 4?
So I've got a good one here because I need an experienced on the roster. I also need a bit of fun and a bit of laughter on the roster. So I am taking RK Bro.
Oh,
That's the cheeky one.
I didn't even think about putting them together.
They were together. Randy's injured. Nobody's broke them up.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. That's yeah. Okay, Si.
I really want to be an arse and take Rated RKO right now.
They've been broken up, though. They've been broken up for a long time.
All right. Yeah, we're talking tag teams. And I think there is one tag team that's been underutilized on the main roster for the longest time, who would have an absolute banger series with the Grizzled Young Veterans. I'm not even picking the Viking Raiders. I'm bringing in War Machine.
Okay. I like that, especially under the old gimmick.
Okie doke, guys. Right. So that's round 4. We have Simon pick Bobby Lashley, Gigi Dolan, and War Machine. Nick, LA Knight, and the Street Profits. Andy, the Shithouse, brought in Logan Paul and RK Bro. I apologize, lads, but I had to. I've got a small roster.
No, I mean, you know what? Also, with Randy needing a lighter schedule now when he comes back, NXT could be the perfect place for him. As JBL once said, when you build a superstar from the ground up, it looks like Randy Orton. He's the perfect guy to help that younger generation of people get over and become. You can even lead the brand for long enough as the final boss of NXT behind. Well, no, you've got Gunther for that.
Final boss is Mako, dude.
No. Shush.
Nicholas.
Okay. All right.
All right. So round 5, please, Simon. Who's your first?
Round 5. Yeah, opening up the round again. I'm continuing to bolster the tag division here, and I am picking the Usos.
Nice, interesting choice. But didn't take the Bloodline
because I was waiting for that because on here it says the Bloodline got drafted and they did not get drafted with the Bloodline, so therefore,
just the Usos.
We have a president. Well done, Sam.
Yeah. All three of them.
I like it. Okay, well, they've been a team for about 3 weeks, but I'm still taking them as a package because I need to bolster my women's division. I am taking Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Andy?
Well, I've got the same 40 here, Nick, and I'm going to take Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez.
Nice. I nearly took them, but Chelsea I find far more entertaining, so she was going with.
I've had Raquel in my back pocket for the same factors why I picked Bianca and I picked
Lacey.
Lacey is they can hang with them.
Yeah, she can. It's a very good choice. Right, Simon.
I'm going to follow suit.
Part 2 of round 5.
I'm going to take another pick to bolster the women's division. We're bringing up Cora Jade, skateboard and all.
Okay. Well, my list is just about dry, so I can't believe I'm going to do this. I was going to leave him as an impossible, but for my final pick of round 5, I'm going to take Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
It's regardless what anybody says, Brock's a draw. I don't need to use him all the time. I'll use him in the correct way, which is not as a heel in the modern day. Brock should just be the babyface that comes in and smashes a dickhead every once in a while and then toddles off back to his mansion to hunt deer and people, whatever else he does. So, Andy, final pick of round 5.
Okay, so again, we're at the point now where, we've got our little bit of foundation, but we still need a bit of difference now. And so I'm going to pick something that gives me difference in both directions. So I'm picking Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Oh, good choice.
Bit of strength, bit of flippy. Let's have it.
Very, very, very good choice. Simon, second pick of round 5.
Might be my final pick for the women's division. Following suit with you guys, I'm going to bring a tag team in as well. It comprises of one of the best wrestlers in the world for her age and the first black woman to ever main event WrestleMania. I'm talking Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey.
Good pick. Right, my final pick of round 5.
No, you've got no pick left.
No, that's
it. Round 5 is over. So round 5 consisted of Simon picked the Usos, Cora Jade, Shayna Baszler, and the first black woman to ever main event WrestleMania, Ronda Rousey. You yourself, Nick, picked Chelsea Green, Sonya Deville, and Mr. Brock Lesnar. That could make a weird film somewhere along the way. I don't know what that film would be. And then talking about weird films, we've got Liz Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, and I'm Braun Strowman and Ricochet was my picks.
Yes.
Things are hotting up now, lads. These rosters are getting very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, round 6. Simon, what you got?
A lot of my guys have been stolen here. I think we're bolstering numbers. We're taking an undeniable single star with a tag team. I'm talking the Good Brothers and the ace that runs the place, AJ Styles.
Are you taking a thingy with that as well?
You taking Mia Yim as part of the OC as well?
No, you can have it. No. I just want the 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, my first pick of round 6 might surprise you all, but I believe under the correct lights with him and Santos Escobar, you could put on a timeless classic. I'm taking Dragon Lee. Andy.
Okay.
Round 6.
For me, I've got 2 different ones. Just let me check and make sure that nobody's took it. So my next pick is. Did someone take him? I don't think we have at all. No, where is he? I am going to take a bit of creative flair in my next one. So I'm going to go for Bray Wyatt.
Okay, good choice.
Interesting.
Very
Are you taking Uncle Howdy with him?
No.
You taking Fiend with him?
Yeah, I am actually, yeah.
Yeah? You taking Rampant Rabbit with him?
Got any batteries? Maybe.
Both been spending too much time with my brother. Right. Okay. Simon, second pick.
Yes.
Round 6.
Okay, we're focusing now on more young, upcoming talent that can really go in the ring. I want somebody who, kind of like his father 30 years ago, can be the staple of a show by putting on a 15-minute technical classic. I'm picking Charlie Dempsey.
Oh, nice choice. I like Charlie. He's a very good wrestler.
Could be as good as his dad.
Much in the same sense of bringing up a young up-and-comer who I believe can be a really strong mid-card champion. I'm taking our hometown boy. I'm taking Tyler Bate.
Good call.
Ooh.
Good call. Just
Andy.
need to get him to cut a promo.
Andy,
without shaking.
Final pick for round 6.
Yeah, right. Okay, bear with me now because I've got 3 here that I'm kind of just looking at and I'm thinking, Do you know what, right? I'm going to go for a bit of a one here. So every show not only needs to just focus on wrestling, we also need a good announce team. So my next pick is going to be Corey Graves.
Okay. I like that.
He can do both.
I like that.
Okay. It's me, isn't it? Is it me?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Final pick.
I've built a mid-card title division, and it's just occurred to me that they haven't actually got a belt to fight over yet. So I'm bringing in Austin Theory, US title with him.
Well, I've just lost my mid-card title of any options. So now I will have to create a new mid-card title.
You do have the NXT North American champion as a possibility.
Who's the NXT North American champion? I don't watch NXT. Oh, it's Wesley, isn't it?
It's Wesley, yeah. A blank answer. Yeah, it's Wesley. Yeah.
It's Wesley. You know what? I need a mid-card title. You guys, you've stolen the Intercontinental Championship, and you've stolen
excuse me, Nicholas. You said at the beginning of the show the belts stay on the shows, so we haven't stolen anything.
Oh, sorry, I'm half asleep. This was not very well aware.
Stop being Tony Khan and just trying to pick wrestlers and just create it themselves. You've got to pick the wrestlers, then you've got to be creative with them, Nicholas.
Okay. Well, that's
Round
actually good.
7.
Round 7.
Wait a minute. Sorry, can I backtrack? I'd forgotten that rule. Okay. I drafted Austin Theory to get the belt. If I've got the belt anyway, can I change my pick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on.
Thank you. So Austin Theory's back in the pool, and instead of that, I'm taking Cameron Grimes to the moon, baby.
Oh, good choice. Very good choice. I like Cameron. It's a good strong pick. And he is hench now. Has anyone seen him lately?
Yeah, he is. He's really hench. He could be the mid-card champion. He could be the world champion in future. You can stick him in a tag team. The guy can do it all.
Yeah, really can. Right. Now, I'm going to have to think a minute on this because it's getting down to the wire. And I think to myself, who can I have as a really, really, really strong heel? Because under my watch, Damage Control are baby faces. So who can I have as a really strong heel that everybody hates that they could be chasing?
Woo!
It's got to be Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Oh. So who did you pick, Simon, for your first one? Sorry.
Cameron Grimes.
That was it. I put that on the wrong one. Sorry. Oh, sorry. You picked Carl at Cameron Grimes to replace Austin Theory.
Yeah.
So you've still got one more, mate. You've still got.
Yeah. Sorry, I jumped ahead of you then.
Next jumped ahead.
Oh, 1 second.
Go on, do it, Simon.
Totally lost my order now. Okay. It's
No panic side, the power of editing.
yeah. Okay, I'm going for another tag team then. In fact, I'm bringing in a trio. I'm bringing in Briggs and Jensen with Fallon Henley as a threesome.
Jensen, Brooks, and Henley.
Yeah, Jensen, Brooks, and Henley. Who has the potential to be the next Mickie James, if you ask me. She's going to be good.
Yes. Or the next Nadia.
One way or the other, isn't it?
Yeah. It was Nadia. It was good, though, as well. Right, so, Nick, you've already picked Charlotte Flair.
Correct.
So I'm going to pick Shizm.
Okay. Well, hang on. He's already taken the Grizzled Young Veterans.
Oh, you can have the other two. Yeah, you can have Joe Gacy and Rock Jr. Pebbles.
Yeah. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take Ava Rain and thingy. because I want to try and the Rock will more likely to come to my place than he is to yours. Then.
Well, right. So round 7, Simon. It's still you.
Pick 2.
Okay. You went for a part-timer before, and I hate that term, but you went for a part-timer before, Nick, when you brought in Brock Lesnar. Mm-hmm. And I think Raw needs a similar kind of name that can put people in seats for big events. He may be 46. He's got a couple left in him yet. It's John Cena coming to Raw.
Okay. Very good pick. Right. My final pick for round 7. Oh, now it's getting down to the wire with this because I'm having to really think. Ooh. And I'm not good when I really have to think. It's like a hamster. The wheel keeps turning, but the animal is dead. Who hasn't been taken?
Loads of names left.
It's got to be Dijak. Great feud with Tyler Bate in the mid-card. Fantastic championship run.
Okie doke. Well, seeing Sai wants to go for a bit of a part-timer, I'm going to go the same way, and I'm going to pick the Rated R superstar himself, my man Edge.
Ooh. Good call again. Are you taking Beth with him?
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay.
Edge always comes on his own.
Okay, Simon. Final pick, round 7.
I'm kind of torn here now. Whether to prioritize the singles or the tag teams. You know what? I'm going to take one last tag team before either of you two pilfer them, and I'm bringing up Pretty Deadly.
Gosh. Fucking.
Thank you.
Okay, and now we're on to our very last round, my friend. So just to go over round 7, we got Simon took Jensen, Brooks and Henley, John Cena and Pretty Deadly. Nick took Charlotte Flair and Dijak, and I took Ava Ray, Joe Gacy and Edge.
Very, very good round.
Final round.
Yes, it's his final round. It's time to either knock it out of the park or go home quietly and cry. And Simon, you get the first shot. What you got?
I want a veteran who has still got a lot to offer in helping the younger guys get over. I'm bringing in the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, good choice. Chronically misused for years. If under the right booking, Shelton would be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got one last run in him yet.
Okay, first pick, final round. You know what? None of us have taken him. And I can finish the story. I've got to take the bloodline.
Less the Usos.
Obviously.
I took those 3.
See, I get Heyman, Solo, and Roman.
No, Solo's an Uso. So
no. I get Heyman, Solo, and Roman.
If you care to rewind the adjudicator, I did say all 3 of them because Uso literally means brother, and they're 3 brothers.
No.
Yeah, you can get Paul and Roman.
No.
Right, paper scissors. Whoever wins gets Solo.
Solo's mine. This is okay.
1,
Rock, paper,
2, scissors, shoot.
You get it? Smash those scissors.
You can win each other. All
right, so I get Roman and Paul.
Cool.
Andy, first pick. So do I. So I got him first pick.
Okay. We are getting a bit slim now, aren't we? Who am I going to go for now? Now the question is, I've already got my last pick that I'm not going to change, so we're fine there. Do you know who I'm going to take, right? And I think I used to like it on NXT UK when she used to pop in now and again, and I'm going to take Ivy Nile.
Okay. I like that. I like that idea. Right. Andy, just to check before we move on, can you let me know how many male and females we have per roster?
Okay, yeah, go.
So, how many do we have for Raw?
You got to give me a second. I'm meant to know that.
You'll look it out instantly, man.
Ladies and gents, in the meantime, I'd just like to say, if you enjoy what we do here at the Wrestling Legion, please join the Legion.
Just carry on with the
channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything we come out in the future. It's free. Really helps us out, and it's the only way the YouTube algorithm knows we exist. So we all have Simon. You have 2 picks remaining. Andy and I have 1 pick remaining. You are up momentarily. Who would you take for round 8?
Okay, I've got this 3rd hour of television to fill. I need more people on the roster. Again, someone that I think has been criminally overlooked by everybody here. I'm taking The Way. That's Candice LeRae, Johnny Gargano, Dexter Lumis, and Tommaso Ciampa thrown in to boot. 4 people.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that indeed. Although technically Ciampa was never part of The Way.
I think he appeared with them once, which
All
is
right.
why.
All right, no, we'll give you that.
We'll
give you that. No point missing. Right. My final pick. I'm really going to have to think about this one because it's got to be somebody vastly important, and I need to know how many men or women I have because I have 2 names in my head. And depending on the answer, determines on which one it will be.
What's that? Say that again.
I just need to know how many women I have on my roster compared to men.
15, 17, 18. So you got 20 men, and you have women. 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 6. 7 women, you sexist git.
No, well, in that case, that completely and utterly makes my final choice for me. He can go away. I need a monster for that women's division. I need somebody that can really dominate above all the other girls and be pushed as a power heel champion. I'm taking
Tamina.
I'm taking Piper Niven.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Andy, and your final pick?
My final pick was picked from day 1, and it is a very, very easy pick. I am picking, just so I can sack her, Natalia, because I'm already happy with my roster.
Okay, Simon, please give us your final pick of the 2023 Wrestling Legion Fantasy Draft.
Can I ask you, Andy, how many men and how many women I've got?
So you have, mate, in men, you have 29 males. Women, 1, sorry about this, sir. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Might be 7 with Candice.
7, 8.
See,
or it could be 9 if you include Maya. With the OC.
You can still have me, Ian.
Don't I still get 2 more picks? Yeah. I get the extra pick, don't I?
1 more pick you've got, mate. But Mia Liam will come as the OC, so it's 8 or 9, depends on whether you still want to stick with not taking Mia in with the OC.
You can get me in and keep it with the OC for free. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, chuck her in. Why not? Okay.
So that's 9.
So all right, then my last pick. I was going to pick another lady. You guys have taken all your picks, haven't you?
Yep.
So I can say this without influencing you now. Yeah, Sol Ruka, I think, could be the future of the division when she gets over a current injury, which is a shame. However, if I'm going to pick a dude, we're taking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, very strong pick. Very strong final roster.
Right,
okay,
so
gentlemen, now
the last round. Just to recap for you, Nicholas. is Simon picked Shelton Benjamin, The Way, and Nakamura. And Nick, you pick Roman and Paul Heyman and Piper Niven. And I pick Ivan Isle and Vacant.
That's Natalia for anyone that doesn't speak Andy.
Yeah, so the spot is out. So it now will be known as Vacant.
Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the magic of editing, Andy will flash up the rosters now.
There you go. Wow,
okay.
Look at that Raw roster. That is loaded.
Right.
I mean, that's a great Raw roster right there.
Personally, Andy, would you please read down the Monday Night Raw roster?
Okay, so for Simon, we have Judgment Day Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Nathan Fraser, Nako Satomura, Grizzled Young Veterans, Akeem, Asuka, Brawling Brutes, Bobby Lashley, Gigi Dolan, The War Machine, The Usos, Cora Jade, Shayna Baszler, and the first black woman to ever reign at WrestleMania, Ronda Rousey.
Thank you.
The OC, Charlie Dempsey, Cameron Grimes, Jensen Brooks, Henley, John Cena, Pretty Deadly, Shelton Benjamin, The Way, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
That is a strong roster, Simon.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I booked a show from all my favorites, but it's beautiful there on paper.
That works. Yeah. And Andy, would you please read down my roster?
Yes. So we have Cody Rhodes, the LWO, Damage Control, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, Alpha Academy, Grayson Waller, LA Knight, Street Profits, Chelsea Green, Sonya Deville, Brock Lesnar, Dragon Lee, Tyler Bate, Charlotte Flair, Dijak, Roman and Paul Heyman, and Piper Niven.
All I'm saying is Tyler Bate versus Brock Lesnar is a WrestleMania match waiting to happen.
That will be good.
And I think I've done, considering that I had to make an awful lot of changes on the spot from the lists I originally had made out. I'm quite happy with that roster. I think there's a lot of stories to be told there. I can finish the Cody Roman story the way it should have ended at Mania. Didn't. Andy, what's your roster, my friend?
Okay, so we have the Ring General Imperium with New Day. We've got Bianca Belair, Lacey Evans, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Ilya Dragunov, Logan Paul, RK Bro, Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, Bray Wyatt and Corey Graves, Ava Rain, Joe Gacy and Edge, and then Ivy Nile and Vacant.
That. Obviously, you've got that big vacant spot in the future that you can fill with a free agent because for some reason they exist. Even though I think we did well this year, lads, for our first ever fantasy split. What does everybody think? What do you think, Legionnaires? Please leave in the comment below who do you think built the strongest roster? Who do you think really thought this through and didn't do it on the fly? None of us. But thank you very much for tuning in. It's a pleasure as always. I love you all. I've been Nick the Geek. He's been Andy. He's been Si. See you next week.